What's up, blowers? So, I found that, and y'all have to excuse me, this video was supposed to be shot from work, but there was an accident on the way to work. I'm on the trolley, so it's a little bit of a delay. But I've been noticing all of these great reviews of Tyler Perry's A Fall from Grace. And I kind of wanted to be transparent, as I usually am in these videos, because of course, these videos and this channel is about like the journey, right? The glow up journey. So I wanted to tell you all about a particular time in my history. I'm going to be very transparent, and sometimes I like to call it, like, instead of stardust, glow dust, and just tell you about a little bit of the residue from that. And this actually happened when I lived in Atlanta as well. So when I moved to Atlanta, I was separated from my ex-husband. We had already filed for the divorce or what have you. We were just waiting for the papers to be finalized. He had already filed, rather, I had not. And I met a gentleman there. My first month, the ending of my first month. At the time, my sister, she was running for political office. So I was helping her to campaign. I was, flyering her building and her community and that sort of thing. And so I wound up meeting one of her neighbor's brothers. And y'all, he was very, just handsome guy, really tall, like I like, right? I'm gonna be very transparent. Very tall. He was from Alabama. I had never dated a man from Alabama. So when I say he's from Alabama, his country swag was just really, really heavy. And his slang was very, very countrified, And I had dealt with a gentleman from the country before, being in my years in Philadelphia. But he was a different country, a different country type swag. At any rate, things picked up very quickly. He was a father. He was the only, and to date, he is the only father that I've dated or been involved in a relationship with. I've gone on dates with other men who were fathers, but as far as an ongoing relationship, he's the only father that I have had an ongoing relationship with. So we were together for almost the first half of the first half of the year that I was in Atlanta. We were together for about half of that time. So things progressed, like I said, very quickly. And when I say progressed, I meant they progressed to me lending him money. They progressed to me being told that he couldn't pay back the money because he had a gambling problem. They progressed to him calling me from other women's phones, I guess, when his phone would get complicated. They progressed to me being told that he had to go back to his children's mother's house because he had lost or left his toothbrush there. They progressed to me being told to make dates and reservations, and then me eating there alone or with someone else from work because he would cancel last minute. They progressed to weekend getaways being canceled because I could not fund them. They progressed. Why did it take me so long to break it off? He was the only man that I was talking to when I was there in Atlanta up until that time. And it became just I got conditioned, I guess, used to the foolery, or to that's what they would say, the fuckery. I just thought, okay, well, that's just what it is. and trust me, y'all, this came after, being married to a lawyer for 13 years. So let me tell you, Dusties will find any opportunity and crevice to kind of creep in. And was I vulnerable? Yes. Was I being a little bit naive? Yes. And being married to a quality, a man of value or a quality man did not like deter me from that. What led me to that was the fact that this was, like I said, a guy who physically met all of my criteria and who emotionally just was very manipulative and kept me kind of stringing along and thinking that next week would be better. We just had these highs and lows. So yeah, it was a very interesting time. I am so glad that I did take the cue. After he called me from the other female's phone, I told him to never call me again, because I just thought that was just like really weird, very scary. And who's to say that once she got her phone back, she wouldn't be calling me? And that never happened. But I'm telling you, I think that if I had continued the relationship, because he actually called me today, he was like, "Oh, what are you doing after work? Can you meet me here or there?" And I was just like, "Whose phone is this?" And he was just like, "Oh, don't worry about it, And I was like, no, I cannot meet you. I cannot meet you on a train, on a plane, on a dock. I'm not meeting you anywhere." So shortly after, I ended up meeting a really high quality man, an older gentleman who splurged on me, treated me well, and just was nothing less than a charming gentleman. And the only reason why I didn't continue a relationship with him was because I ended up moving back to Florida. But I just wanted to kind of share that and be transparent, because I think sometimes some of the vloggers and some of the commentary of people, you would think that their stuff is all the way together and they're past it and they're on their hypergamy-ish and that is it. But it is very easy to still get caught and sunk back down in that trap, especially ladies when sex is involved. I have been single and celibate for 5 years, so I'm not as quickly to get involved in those type of even conversations anymore. But be very, very aware. It does still happen, even when you're aware of the better things that relationships have to offer. So until next time, glow up.